Hey everyone, welcome to the Foul Anglers YouTube channel. You join myself and Harry on an overnight car camping and fishing adventure as we fish the southern coast of Cornwall in hopes for big pollock and stunning wrasse. Righty, we just made it down home for the night. Yeah, I've got Harry over there. Look at this. Home for the night. He's got his bed set up as well. Look at this. See, has he made it yet? No. There we are. He's sleeping in there. I'm sleeping in the front seat. We're gonna head down to the beach and have a flick for a bit. So that we do it. Alright, we're all set up. We're gonna head down to the beach now. I'm just gonna fish a 40-gram seeker in black and hopefully pick up some late afternoon bass if they're around. Yeah. What are we thinking? Chance of a bass tonight?
There's a chance.
There is a chance. What are you fishing with?
I reckon chuck on a patch one under it.
Shots of it.
Rod
So
wise.
he's going top water, I'll go subsurface. We'll see if there's anything about. Yeah, we're heading down to the beach now. Locked and loaded. I'm not going to film much of it from now, but I'll update you if we get any bass. If not, we'll see you a bit later on when we're going to bed. This was a new mark to us. However, when we got down there, there was a massive seal just offshore waiting for us. Right, no luck on the beach with the seekers. None on the top waters either. So we're going to head back to the cars now and we'll get a good night's sleep and catch up with you tomorrow. Alright, 11 o'clock. Sat in the passenger seat, reclined. All the rods ready for tomorrow. He's over there in his bed. He's got it all set up.
This is my bed for the night. I can just about stretch out fully if I go from this far corner of the pillow to the end in the corner diagonally. And yeah, see you at 4:30. It is currently 4:41 AM. Ollie's alarm hasn't gone off, I don't think. So we're gonna go investigate that situation right now. Oi! Oi! Wake up!
Alright guys, it's 5 o'clock. We're making our way down to the spot now. I'm finally awake. I've got heavy gear and light gear because I want to be able to chuck out some heavy lures for some pollock today, hopefully. And I've got my light gear for the wrasse. Fingers crossed. Conditions look absolutely stunning. How do we think about that, mate?
Looking good, mate.
It should be absolutely no swell. Let's get down there. This mark is an all-time favourite of ours. It's a stunning stretch of coastline consisting of rocky and kelpy ground, great for big pollock. It also holds a lot of wrasse due to the deep rocky gullies that you'll see shortly. A tidal pinch point keeps a lot of the bait fish close inshore, and oftentimes we have seen fish devouring them at our feet. Alright, we've just made it. We get all the gear set up and GoPro's on. I'm going to be fishing, I reckon, in this gully here, because I've had some big wrasse out of here before. And then if that fails, I shall punt some big lures out there for some pollock. In the conditions, absolutely stunning. I think this is probably the nicest we've seen this mark, to be honest with you, because it's quite an open coast, sort of rough mark, gets beaten up by the swell a bit. But yeah, we'll give this a go. We'll get all the gear set up and get some GoPros on, and we'll see if we get any fish. Alright guys, I think I'm going to try this little HTO jig, 38 gram. There we go. Try that, it's got a little stick on it. If that fails or we get snags, go over to a good old soft plastic. See if we can weed out some pollock. Because it is lovely, bit of overcast for them. So I'm going to cast out, hopefully avoiding all these pots. See what we can bring up. But yeah, get this on, get the GoPro on, show what we can do. Just as we started fishing, there was a bunch of bait fish just offshore going absolutely nuts, so decided to flick a metal out and fish very high water. Yeah, got one. I think this is a little mackerel, to be honest with you, but get it in, first fish of the day. Cannot complain. Got all the bait fish going skits as I'm bringing it in. There we go. Don't know yet. Yeah, Mackie. There we are. Good bit of fishy action to start off the day. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can pick up another one. There we go, got one. Oh, they're nuts. Absolutely crazy, look at them coming in. Oh. They're fair old size ones, aren't they? Straight off.
I can feel that getting hit. There you go. The line wasn't even tight. Do you see it? Gotta be a mackerel, I reckon. Yeah, it is. That's a big one though. No. Just swam.
Having a bit of breakfast out on the rocks. Look at that pulled pork and beans sandwich. We just obviously had a couple of mackerel going nuts, but it's gone slack tide now, so.
Got some croissants as well.
Got some croissants. Yeah, we'll give it a minute, I reckon. We'll probably move further round.
After the mackerel moved on, we decided to have one last go for some pollock before we headed over to our next mark. With the primary food source being baby sand eel, we could match the hatch perfectly with small soft plastics kept close to the seabed. But, oh, spat it. That was a hit. That, yay, on the drop. Huh? The Sandy Andy. Get him up above that ledge. What is it? It's a pollock. Killed. Yeah. There we go. That was a nice hit. I think this is a pollock. Yeah, definitely a pollock. Not a bad one either. Oh yeah. Oh.
After fishing that spot the whole morning, the bites suddenly stopped, so we decided to move on down the coastline to another familiar spot that would hopefully get more fish.
Just arrived at the next mark. Got this whole gully to fish. It's very good for wrasse. Drops straight off on each side, quite deep, and we got a bit more tide running here. Due to the visibility improving throughout the day and the fish being hard to find, I chucked on a small khaki coloured soft plastic. I fished it slowly along the bottom next to this ledge that has produced some balance up to 5 pounds in the past. This technique of downsizing the lure and sticking to natural colours paid off in the end. We want it like out there because the tide's pushing that way. That's better. So I'm back on it and then I can bring it right up through. Cannot believe there was a couple of chuffs up there. Orange chuffs. Can't believe I'm not even getting taps. Normally it's if they're tapping it, they won't commit, but they're not even. Oh, there we go, there's a fish. Got one. That's actually quite a nice bottom wrasse too. That had my rod bent in half. Grab the leader and see how good the hook's at. Oh, that's actually quite a good fish. Oh, nice one from the depths. Right. Go. Little tiny bat minnow, and they're being really finicky, dragged very slowly across the bottom. And that is a stunning bottom wrasse. Lovely green and yellow colours. Beautiful. Right, that concludes this morning's session. You can see how this gully is so good for wrasse. There is just boulders everywhere. And obviously they hide all in amongst them. Normally it's very productive, but sadly today, not as much. But the visibility is absolutely incredible, which wasn't the case when we got here, which I thought would be better. But got to shoot off to work now, and we'll give somewhere, probably another mark, a crack later. But yeah, have a look at that.